Nicodemus, you're a ruler. You should know these things about being born again. And if we search, there is really nothing new. The reason I said there is really nothing new, because everything that has happened to this moment, predestination, if you study close enough, you see. If you listen to even people that have studied, you'll see. And all will come together. But I come to you today just for some little scriptures about him in the volume of the book. We're going to go to Matthew. We're going to go to Matthew 11, chapter 27, verse. It says, in other words, all have been handed over to me. My Father gave me all that he had, all that he had, and all that was here. And I come to fulfill, to make the plan like he meant it to be. As they would say, the icing on the cake and the ice cream and all the fixings that go with a celebration upon. My Father gave it all to me. I don't have to change this rock to bread, for I know that man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of my Father's mouth. Out of my Father's mouth. And I'm going to tell you every word that proceedeth out of my Father's mouth. I ain't going to deviate to the right or deviate to the left. I'm coming straight. And you know, we're going to talk about that before it slips my mind. I'm going to tell you something else. The Ruach of Yah, the Ruach Kodesh will not go to the right or go to the left. He's going to tell you everything that Hamashiach, the righteous Messiah, said. I'm not going to beat you up. I'm not going to get all hostile and sweating and stuff and get all mad and all that like that. I don't have to. If I want to speak firm, I'll tell you it is mandatory. It is mandatory that we do the Torah, that we learn the Torah, and in the Torah we find salvation. Because the Torah points out the error of life and shows us how to do, how to come above the error, and what to do, how to walk like Yah, how to talk like Yah, how to speak, see, hear, and do what Yah said do. I'm not going to fight at you about what name you're calling. I use the name Yah. I use the name Yahweh. I use the name Et HaMashiach, Yeshua, because there's only one. There's only one. And they are inseparable. My Father gave me everything. All of it's in my hands. And eventually I'm going to stand as a ruler, and I'm going to teach the Torah and the lifestyle of the Torah, and you're going to live and do the lifestyle of the Torah as if you want to be with him throughout eternity. Because this Shabbat, in eternity, the lifestyle, in eternity, the walk, in eternity, the talk, in eternity. Everything that he teaches us to do is going to be used in the life to come. That's sweet to me, because I'm going to practice, and I'm going to practice till I don't need to practice, till it's a part of my life. And if I have to do it and do it and do it till the day I fall asleep or give up the Ruach to him, then so be it. I used to be a preacher, but I had to, from studying, I had to sort of step down and just use the wisdom that he somewhat given me. But my wisdom needs sharpening, so it'll be like a two-edged sword in my hand. And let me rephrase that. So that it'll be like a two-edged sword in my mouth. When it speaks of, sometimes it's talking about Yah, sword, two-edged sword, the word of Yah coming out of his mouth. I like John said, in the beginning was the word. That's all we need. John recorded what really happened. All through the manuscripts and the letters that they sent about Et HaMashiach, if you peep close enough, you can see it in the Old Testament. And I'm here to let you know everything is his. He knew that. So when the enemy came and said, hey now, if you just bow down and worship me, see all those kingdoms and all the glitter and the glamour, I'll give it all to you. Why are you going to tempt Yah this way? Why are you going to tempt Et HaMashiach, who already owned the whole thing anyway? He just said in Matithia, Matithiyahu, he just said, my father have gave me, my father have handled it, my father have handled it, my father have been, my father have been handing over to me. My father have been, all have been handed over to me. By who? My Abba. Abba, Father. My Father. And no one knows Et HaMashiach. Somewhat. But no one knows him like the Father knows him. And the Father knows that Et HaMashiach, Yeshua, is going to do it to every dot and every T is crossed. And I thank him for doing it. I thank him for doing it because we're still here today, because if that I ain't dotted, we gone. I mean, it's gone. And she could start all over again. But I hope for the elect's sake, for the family's sake, that every I, every cross, that all the word of Yahweh come to pass. It's so sweet. It just gets sweet. I said when I was coming up, passing through the valley of Christianity, he that hungers and thirsts after righteousness shall be filled. Feel me. When I drink from him, I thirst no more. When I eat of him, I hunger no more. No more. I just keep going to the well. I just keep going to the table. Take a little rest. Like in 23rd Psalms. Yah is my shepherd. He supplies all my needs according to his will in Samaria. It's sweet, my brothers and sisters, because when we study, all of it comes together. And we see who we're talking to and who we're talking about. And ain't nothing the enemy can do but try to throw stuff out there that might confuse you. If you get confused, my brothers and sisters, stand still and know that he is the one that brought our ancestors out of Egypt.